Just wanted to acknowledge, as we get ready to open with the song here, that this is the exact time, the exact day, 3 years to the day, that Mario was executed in this place. Let us all feel that in our hearts as we begin.
Just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm not afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes.
We stand here coming to never forget Mario Woods. And not only Mario, but other victims of police murder. And it's been 3 years for me. And for some, it's been longer. But we at the beginning said, Mario is our son. Mario is our brother. And so you know that when you lose loved ones, that never goes away. Never, ever, never, ever. And so come on up, all of the allies, please. Come on up real quick. Berniecrats, why don't you come on up?
I'm going first. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now who are you with?
Good evening, folks. My name is Brandon Harami. I am here representing the San Francisco Berniecrats, the local chapter of our revolution. I first wanted to thank Wealth and Disparities in the Black community for holding this vigil in honor of Mario Woods. This is a tragedy that we will not forget and that we will commit ourselves to bringing justice to. The Berniecrats was founded about 2.5 years ago with commitment to environmental, racial, and economic justice. So it was natural that we would find ourselves standing in solidarity with Bayview activists, as this neighborhood has faced decades of systemic racism and has faced major issues such as the radioactive waste that's been discovered in the Hunters Point shipyard.
Right.
For 3 years, we have organized with all y'all, you wonderful activists, in holding the racist San Francisco Police Department accountable. Since then, we have seen the police department's hold on this city slowly fall apart. With the defeat of Proposition H in June, which would have given unwarranted power to the police department, and the defeat of every single endorsed POA candidate this last November, we know that we are winning this fight.
Hi everybody, my name is Shanti Singh. I'm co-chair of the San Francisco Democratic Socialists of America. I just want to say on behalf of DSA that we stand in support of and solidarity with Wealth and Disparities in the Black community, Justice for Mario Woods. We're here to remember Mario and honor your work holding the SFPD to account for systemic racism and violence in the face of a city government that is not holding them accountable. Thank you so much for the honor of letting us be part of today's vigil. The culture of racism in SFPD and the POA runs deep, as Brandon mentioned. Our DA, our city officials are not taking their duties to serve us, all of us, not just because we're rich or we're white or whatever, seriously. Every time that we've seen the concerns of this coalition marginalized by powerful people in our city government, not just the DA, but the Board of Supervisors and beyond, the message that they're sending us is pretty loud and clear. They're saying that not everyone's life is equally precious to us. Not everyone deserves human dignity under the law. We will kill who we want, when we want, and we don't have to answer for it. We're here to put a stop to that. And I think that what everyone here has shown over the last 3 years is that there is a movement of people who know what a just, fair San Francisco looks like and will show up to fight every day for it until that San Francisco is brought into being. Many of us, speaking again as DSA, including myself, didn't grow up here. We have been part of other communities and are just learning to learn from communities in San Francisco. We are only beginning to understand what this community has been through for decades. But I promise that we will stand in solidarity with you here and everywhere, every day, every time you need us, until we win justice for Mario and the countless other victims of SFPD brutality.
Hi, my name is Greg Lewickyj with Surge San Francisco, showing up for racial justice San Francisco. I think I just want to reiterate in thanking Felicia and the entire team. Our hope from what we do is to stand with the communities that are impacted by police terror. And we take such inspiration from, I think, the work being done, and we're just proud to stand next to them. So how about another round for the team here who show up every week and put these events on. I think also just for Gwen, I've seen Gwen so much this year stand up and, on the streets of the Mission, outside of the police station, on the steps of 850 Bryant, and so many other places.
My name is Michelle with the Answer Coalition, Act Now to Stop War and Racism. I didn't really expect to say anything today, so I'm a little unprepared, but it is really important to be here and be here with Felicia and all of you, the families that have lost their loved ones and continue to fight, regardless of the obstacles that they throw in our way, the community that knows what we've lost and want to prevent from losing again. This is strength, and the strength will grow. No matter how big or strong it might seem over the years, it will grow, and we will stop this racist police terror. And disarm the police, get rid of them. They're not saving our families, they're not helping us, they're killing our communities. And we gotta stand together, and I'm so glad to be here, continue the fight, and stay strong and prevent any other families from losing a loved one. Thank you. Amen.
Hi, I'm Ben Paul with Indivisible SF. Just want to say we're standing here in solidarity with wealth and disparities in the Black community, justice for Mario Woods. We take a lot of inspiration from Felicia and other community organizers, and we're happy to show up and be supportive. And thank you for organizing this, and that's about it.
So at this time, we want the loved ones to come up and speak your truth and say what you want to say about losing your loved ones. So Dolores, Gongora's, Gwen, Ms. Sanchez, who else is here? Rick, Mr. Perez, Rick. So why don't you guys come on up? And then also, at this time, we always want to give flowers. I love flowers. And we just want to give our token of love and appreciation to you through flowers, to let you know that wealth and disparities in the Black community, justice for Mario Woods, we will always be there in support. If you need us, just call us. We will be there. So you guys want to come on up?
Mr.
Buenas noches a todos y muchas gracias por la invitación. Estoy aquí porque así como a la familia de Mario Wood, también nosotros pasamos los mismos traumas, los mismos problemas.
Good evening. My name is Luis Poot, the cousin of Luis Gongora Pat, and I am here because my family, just like Gwen Woods, passed through this terrible tragedy.
Y también quisiera dejar saber a la señora Gwen que la familia de mi primo, que se encuentra en Yucatán, le manda un cordial saludo en apoyo de estos momentos muy traumáticos y estamos con ella y entendemos el dolor y el momento que está pasando.
I also want to say that Luis's family, who remain in Yucatan, today send a very warm regards to Gwen, because they know what it is to live through this moment, this very difficult moment.
Estamos aquí para apoyar en cualquier momento y en todo para a todas las familias, para recordar el aniversario de todos ellos y cada uno de ellos, que juntos podemos lograr algo para que se haga justicia. Todos nosotros necesitamos juntarnos para luchar y lograr justicia para nuestros difuntos. Muchas gracias.
And we are here because we want to support Mario Wood's family and each and every other family who has suffered this same loss. We need to stay together. We need to struggle together because we need to have justice. Thank you very much.
I want to thank all you people that are here today. It's rewarding to see so many people here that care, and a lot of people don't know what it feels like to lose my only son, my only child, period. But and I don't want none of you to have to feel that, but I'm just very grateful that you're all here to do this. And like the unusual bond we have with Gwen and Dolores and all these families, Anthony Nunes' family, Luis's family, it's I'm grateful for them, but I hate the way we had to be.
I see a lot of young people here, and it's been 6 years since my great-nephew Derrick was killed by a cop in South San Francisco, and some of you may have not heard that story because it was that long ago, but he was 15 years old and killed right in our neighborhood at our local gas station. And the cop that killed him then subsequently came up here to San Francisco, and a couple of years later he assaulted another young biracial man on the street in the Mission. That was another suit against him, and then most recently, when everyone was celebrating the Warriors' victory, he is the one who shot Oliver Barcenas in the back in North Beach. And I imagine he's still on paid administrative leave because that is probably an ongoing investigation. We were talking about the large impact it is, not only to the family, of course it is to the family, but it's to everybody who ever knew that person, whoever associated with that person.
My name's Shanti Sanchez. My husband, Jesse Sanchez. We are the parents of Anthony Nunes. He was 18, killed in front of our home on 4th of July 2016. Our lives have forever changed. There's a hole in our heart that will never ever heal. No medication, no prayer, nothing is gonna take this pain away. We are doomed for life. While these officers murder our loved ones, my son, in our case, he was suffering from a self-inflicted gun shot to his head. And my son never had mental illness, nothing like that. He was happy, healthy, just living like 18-year-old, bought a car, opened up a bank account, what he was doing right. 6 months away from graduating high school. That day, we'll never know the truth because we know the police don't tell the truth. And the one person that will tell the truth is God, which was my son. We have no choice but to fight. They brought this fight onto us. We didn't ask for this. Nobody asked for this. I didn't ask for my son to be murdered. Because be careful, because I'm going to come back louder and stronger than ever. And I'm not going to stop. Justice for Anthony Nunes.
Justice for Anthony Nunes.
Justice for Mario Woods.
Justice for Mario Woods.
Justice for Derrick Gaines. I want to apologize to the coalition. I want to say sorry because what happened is I was late. But the odd part of why I'm late is I left Solano State Prison. I said if they still can apprehend white boys, boys that look European, they may not, but they look European, and they rape in broad daylight, and the judge says they're entitled to do 6 months for rape, but they only serve 3. And boys can walk in Bible studies and annihilate and get apprehended and given bulletproof vests and Burger King. No, there's 2 types of policing. I felt when I had to explain, I don't have to explain him. He's entitled to his due. When my family saw that image of Mar, when they saw him surrounded by all 12 officers, there was no compassion. But it was in their emails. We're animals. And execute. And don't say they murdered your baby. That's not what they do. That's too easy on their ears. They annihilate and execute. That's what they do. Don't use that term. It's too easy. It's so easy. So easy. Call it what they did to your baby. They annihilated him and they executed with no compassion. No compassion. I didn't know how, and I get that because we're at our last air, and you think I can't do another day of this without this kid's voice. And you, in that last resort, I think happened for me because some of the brothers reached out from behind those bars, and they're entitled to their redemption. My baby did 8 years. And I struggled every 8 years of those days, only to spend 1 year with him, for him to come home in his own neighborhood and be annihilated, and I knew why. I knew why. They thought he was nothing and nobody and he wasn't loved. And he didn't deserve to live. You gotta swim for your life, baby girl. You got to. Because your baby he's relying on you to tell his truth of who he was. Can I say this? Me and Miss Wanda, we had discussed this because there's so much pain. There should be a welling wall for us, just like the one back in Israel, where the Jews gather. And they're welling for something. We're just welling for justice. You bring every mother, every father, every sister, every brother. Give us a wall where we can go well at. And it needs to be right across the street from whatever diplomatic politician it is. You need to hear our struggles because we do it late at night. When you're fighting for your survival. You're just struggling for anything. Wanda, please.
We can't make any promises, but we have the beginnings of some funding to think about doing this wailing wall.
Wow. And it's got to be that deep. You're going to moan and cry.
Told by the police, you can see them on the altar, and I will call out some while they begin to sing also.
We'll do the libation first.
Oh, he's going to do the libation first?
Charles is going to do it. Yeah, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe.
Amba waori, awa umba waori, awa osun, awa oma, leri oma, leawo, bogwara horu kawe. Amba waori, awa umba waori, awa osun, awa oma, leri oma, leawo, bogwaru kawe. Amba waori, awa mba waori, awa osun, awa oma, leri oma, leawo, bogbara orun kawe. Farewell, last day. day gone, farewell.
I hate to leave you.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Bye bye.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
I hate to see you.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
We had a good time.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
I'll see you next time.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Farewell, farewell.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Farewell, farewell.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
We hate to see you.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Bye bye.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
I hate to see you.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
We had some good time.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
I'll see you next time.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Farewell.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Bye bye.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Bye bye.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
I hate to leave you.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
I hate to see you.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Farewell, farewell.
Gone, farewell.
Farewell, farewell.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell. Farewell, last day gone, farewell. Farewell, last day gone, farewell. Farewell, last day gone, farewell. Farewell, last day gone, farewell.
Farewell, farewell.
Farewell, last day gone, farewell. Asheto, Ashebo. Aikuba bawa aliwa tolo kun to ibaneshu. Ashe.
Tobagi, tell them what you just said. Please tell everybody what you just said.
What I just got to say, first of all, what we're doing is we're trying to remember who we are. African people, we've been here for a long time. We're not Negroes. We're African. We came from someplace. So we're trying to express ourselves the way our ancestors expressed themselves around their celebration of their loved ones. Even though this is hardly a celebration. It's hard to celebrate this way. But this is what we're doing. This is what this is about.
We're going to call out to Mario. We're going to say Mario 3 times because Mario is our son. Mario is our brother.
Yes.
And I think we can, I was going to say we can shout louder with that music. But thank you, sisters, brothers, whoever turned the music down. And so look up to the heavens.
Yes.
And tell